Hey, what's up, guys? So Valorant just released the new Skye agent reveal trailer, and just the same way I did with the Icebox trailer, I'm going to go through and break this down frame by frame. I'm going to keep the volume kind of low on the actual video, except for this beginning right here with this little dialogue. Now, if you're not into lore, this probably isn't all that important to you, but I do find this very interesting here right at the beginning. I'm going to go ahead and play it. So obviously, if you've seen the trailer, you've heard this.
Do you see it yet? This is happening everywhere, Skye.
I have to protect this land, Sage.
So this is Sage and Skye talking to each other, and I'm just putting this out. I'm not confirmed, but I would assume that she's in Australia right now. She's talking about it being her land, and she is an Australian agent, so I assume she's in Australia right now. And she's talking about, Sage is talking about this being everywhere, whatever's happening is being everywhere. And Skye is saying, I need to protect my land, I need to protect Australia.
It's my home.
It's not just your corner of the world that's in danger.
There's...
Now here you see the exact same thing that's on Ascent. Now I'm not huge into lore, I don't know exactly what this is. I'm not going to try to go in depth on this, but this is the same thing that's on Ascent that is, supposedly happening all around the world in this Valorant world.
There's more like this?
Too many.
Alright, Sage. I'm in. Cheers, mate.
Going up.
And of course, she says that that she's in. Of course, she's joining the Valorant group now as Agent 13. And now we get to get into her abilities. So you see her kill Phoenix there. Nice.
Keep quiet.
Radio.
And here is the first ability. This is her blinding light, her owl that she controls the same way that you would control a jet smoke. That then, when released, when you release the fire button, turns into a flash. Now, the really big thing to remember about this that it doesn't show in here, but we do know is leaked, is this is a 100 credit flash, and you get 3 of them, which is the cheapest flash in the game and the same amount that somebody like Breach has. Which the reason that I find this really important is, though late round, a flash being only 100 versus 200 may not be that important, on things like save rounds, or especially where I see pistol rounds, having 3 flashes on a pistol round could be really powerful. Imagine the very first round and a half, you could buy a ghost and 3 flashes, which just seems very, very powerful. Now, of course, you might want, some of her other abilities. You could get her heal in a flash or her wolf in a flash as well. But that's just something to note. And you see her take this out, flash the omen right there. And it is cool that, so Breach could flash through the wall. Phoenix could flash around the wall. She can flash through the gate in the wall, which is interesting. It's a very high, you could use this in very high positions. Now, I have no idea how high you can get the flash to go. I don't know if you could get it over walls. That's something we'll have to test once we see it in game. And then, of course, you see her flash a second time and then jump into sight. This is all just pretty standard, like, fake gameplay.
Nice try, mate.
And here, you see her heal. Now, her heal costs 200 credits, and you only get 1 per round, but you can use it multiple times throughout the round as long as you don't deplete all of her regeneration points. I'm not sure what they're actually called. But one thing that I find interesting here is she has to be holding it out for it to be used, right? So anyone inside of her AoE, her heal AoE, is going to be getting healed. Minus her, she cannot heal herself, but she has to have it out. So you have to use this in a situation where you know you're safe, right? Obviously, this is just a little fake video here, but just imagine right now if somebody were to push from lane over on the side next to what is that, B main? If someone were to push lane right now while that person's planning, the other person's holding stairs, and she has her heal out, she's has no way to counter that because she has her heal out. So you have to be careful when and where you use it. but we don't know how much it heals, but it looks like it, it's healing both of her teammates. And then here is her wolf. This also costs 200 credits, used the same way as the owl drone. And you see, while she has her owl out, it's nearsighted, right? You can't see around. It has like this little effect around it, makes it look like it's nearsighted. And then to actually stun somebody, you jump at the person. In a sova drone, you would click fire to tag somebody. With the wolf, you click and it jumps at somebody, and if it hits them, it then stuns them. And then this is her ult, which takes these 3 seeker drones and finds the nearest enemies. Now these seeker drones, very good intel. Same with the wolf, very good intel agents. There's really nothing else left in here. It's very good intel with both the wolf, with the flash even. You're going to get a lot of intel out of all 3 of those abilities, plus the heal that you already get. I don't think she's overpowered in any way. Obviously, we have not seen actual true gameplay yet, so it's hard to tell how good or bad she will be, but I don't see her being that super crazy. Her heal, because it's an AoE and she can't heal herself and she has to hold it out to use it, doesn't seem all that useful. Then her blinding light, her flash, that's probably the best part of her kit, simply because she has 3 of them and they can provide intel while being used. It can be used as both intel and a flash as you send it forward. The thing with her wolf and her flash is there is a lot of counterplay there. Even though she can flash with the bird, if she sends that out and you're on the other side of the wall, you could easily swing across really quick and kill her if nobody's there to trade. Same thing with her wolf. Again, it can paranoia, stun people. But if you're ready and you're ready to flank, or you're ready to capitalize on that, you have to essentially all 3 of her main abilities. You have to immobilize yourself to use. You have to be in a good position to use them. And then her seeker drones, for her ult ability, it seems really, really good, and I have a feeling in a retake scenario, as you're trying to retake a site, it'll be very, very useful. But one thing to think about again is, number one, I do believe, from what I understand, that they can be shot. I haven't seen that proven yet, but from what I understand, they can be shot out, as well as, if you were to use this in the middle of a round where you don't know where anyone is to try to get intel, they're going to scatter so far away that you're not going to be able to follow them. So, it has to be used in a situation like a site retake, or the other team's pushing onto the site, something like that. But in any case, a really cool trailer that they put out. I love the music in the background and the little cinematic at the beginning showing all of her abilities. I wish that they would have put it on the new Icebox map. But, Ascent works well. We all know Ascent, so it worked out. But if you guys enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate if you leave a like, comment, subscribe, and y'all take it easy.